Hi everybody, it's Sherry at Fabric and Memories. I just finished this micro mini, well maybe not micro, it's 3 by 5. I took index card and just folded it in half for the page size, so you know, what is that, 3 by 2.5? But it's a mini junk journal. I made it for my little granddaughter, and kind of chunky, but my whole point to them is to just write a few words. That's all you have to do on these little spaces, and I'm encouraging them to write more in their other journals, but kids that age, you know, don't really want to sit down and write, so I thought, you know, just a few words, just a date and a time, and I did this kind of thing. So anyway, I took the theme. This granddaughter's 12. She loves Harry Potter, so after some help from some friends on a Facebook group, Junk Journal Junkies, got some ideas about Harry Potter, as I know nothing about it. Hogwarts Express is the train they took, and this is a watch face from an actual watch. It was my mom's, who's now deceased, and this is the only grandchild that knew her. So I glued that on there, and I set it to 11 a.m. because that's when the Hogwarts Express leaves, at 11 a.m. She'll know that. And then I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and laced beads in here, and then her initials, and got a little bit of dangly things. These are just buttons that I had and strung them on embroidery floss. Little beads there, a little dice, and then I just tied it like this. It's really kind of pretty to have it sit open like this. Coffee table kind of book decoration, but anyway, a little hard to show here. This is sealing wax. When I write to them snail mail letters, I put the little sealing wax. So I thought that would be, you know, oh, Nanny made this for me. That's her sealing wax, kind of like my trademark. And then 3 signatures. I believe I have 5 pages each signature, but just these, I love this glitter paper, scrapbook paper. I have the punch for this tab, and then you just glue a little rhinestone on it, you know, dollar store stuff. Everything in here is pretty much dollar store stuff, by the way, or what I already had in my, you know, my sewing room. I didn't really buy much for this. I have the punch for the little ants. I made them crawling along. Few pages that they can write a little bit in. She happens to like that. Who's that, Iron Man? These tickets that I printed out also. I only have a black ink printer, so I can't print anything in color, but this had something to do with Harry Potter. She'll know. A dictionary page, and I distressed it with some ink. Magnificent is the word I got, you know. These tiny little paper clips. Oh, so cute. Hard to use, but really cute. Got them from that place, AliExpress. $2 for 50 of them. So that was pretty good. She said she likes shiny red apples, so I happened to have the punch, and I punched them in the glitter paper. Just lace. And here, these stickers like this, I got them at Joann's. They're like $4, and I used my 50% off coupon. And here's another idea. Dictionaries. I went to the thrift store, got an old dictionary, and literally went through it page by page, picking out words that I liked or wanted to highlight, or animals. They have the little pictures sometimes with some of the definitions, you know, 1 or 2 pictures per page. So if it meant something to them, I cut it out. She used to have a horse. And here's another secret that I showed them this page, and she loved it, but here's little fold down things for little secret words or just some extra place to write. This is a saying from Harry Potter from Albus Dumbledore. She'll know what that means, but I thought it was a pretty cool thing to say. These clips, all I did was buy these little flower things, rosettes or whatever they're called, at the wedding department of Joann's. They're $3, 50% off coupon, and glued it to a paper clip. Okay, and then just oddball scrapbook paper. This is a little glycine envelope with apple. This was also something that came with, and I printed it out. It just printed the top of the page, so little journal paper there. These little envelopes, these are really fun to make. This little envelope, put something in it. This is off of a pattern paper. I don't have it with me, but a whole just 12 by 12 paper from the scrapbook aisle, and I cut these off. Made a pocket, or well, yeah, pocket tuck spot. And this is something cool. Just fold a piece of paper over for writing, then put a punchy on it. A lot of this stuff is left over from my scrapbooking days, which I haven't scrapbooked in about 15 years. And then, yeah, the lace and the little rhinestones. Those are from the dollar store. She likes to sew, so I took an old pattern and put kind of a piece in there. And this is another thing from Harry Potter. On the middle page, I made a song. I got an old songbook from the thrift store. And so these are songs, and the words, I know the songs, she doesn't, but the words are very special. And this is the middle of the signature, and here's how I finish the ends. I use embroidery floss, but I just glued that into the dice button, and then a little button I glued on there, but I took a little piece of the paper, made a fold, I glued it to the other end, right there, and now you got this little extra little thing in there, kind of cute. Just a little tab. When you punch these out, if you align the paper so that the one edge comes just a little bit to the side on the fold, you'll have this open way to open it instead of just a single tag. And more about the sewing, and a little button for decoration. I love these maps that are to make pages out of maps. Edinburgh, this one happens to be England somewhere, and so I have this. This also came from a scrapbook paper, and just something to open, just for looks. I put these little tiny brads in there to make it look more like a tablet. So that's just a little journaling card. And then the other side of that glycine envelope. And here's another idea. Little tab with a brad on the paper. Just adds a little, she can write under there if she wants, but adds a little extra looks to it. And more of that off that paper. I just cut it out and did that. These are what I did with the definitions. This one, she happens to love cherry, so I just took the word cherry and matted on a piece of cardstock and stuck it there. And then the grasshopper, remember the ants? Well, here's the grasshopper. And here's another, what is that one? Jesus. And then just a little pocket page here. The tab for decoration. These are the doilies, and I ink stained it a little bit with some little tabs in there for writing. These are what they really like, these little corner pop-ups. You just make a square, fold it in half, and put it on your page. There's somewhere to write, and then it also is a pocket. She happens to like panda bears, so there's the dictionary thing. Little tab here. She loves seahorses. I just kind of made this up. I just put a little punchy on the end of a piece of embroidery floss, and then tied it to a bobby pin for just a little decoration for a clip to hold things. Another little envelope. Now these are really fun. All you have to do is take a long piece of paper, fold the corners in like that, and fold it up. And it looks like an envelope, but it's really a journal page. So I know they're going to like that. And it goes into the tuck spot there, and then here's one tuck spot, flip page, 2, and 3, all on the same page. And this is just glitter paper that I just cut a rectangle, folded it in half, and glued it on for a tab. This is just kind of for looks. And backwards, this is a Harry Potter something or other. And a ticket for the Hogwarts Express. And then she can write on the back. And another dress pattern page. Put a little safety pin on there, some lace. And this is again a piece of paper that I got, and I cut they're postage stamps from, I don't know, some of them are real, some of them I actually remember. The Eisenhower 6-cent, yeah, that's on there. Anyway, glued them on the on a tag and added the ribbon. Distressed it with ink. Made a belly band just out of ribbon. She'll be 13 next year. She's getting really excited, so I thought that was a cool little thing. And then this is just a tag. And another pocket. This is just leftover from my scrapbook days. Just something pretty. Another Harry Potter saying with writing on the back. And this was cool. This is lace, and then I took an ink pad to make it purple. And then she liked, I guess that's Iron Man, I forget. This is washi tape, the glittered washi tape. And a little trim pocket, and another little, she loves hedgehog, and as a lucky, which I am not a lucky person, but there's a picture of a hedgehog, so she will be thrilled with that. These little 2x2 or 1x1, whatever they are, Ziploc baggie, so she can open it up, something in there, if she wants. And then also to write about it. Another little, this is stuck to the page. And another little in center righty page something. Another one of the little pocket Ziploc pouches. Boulder Dam, she's been there. Of course now it's Hoover Dam, but from the dictionary. And these are really fun to make. Fold a piece of paper, cut some line paper, make a little booklet for her to write in. Sewing, I took a part of the instruction page and cut it and put it on the front of this tag. Another little, you make these little books any size, so it's cool to make them really tiny, and they like it. And this is, you can go in here or here, and a flip down page here, and a flip up page there, corner I should say. Another pocket and flip up page. It's getting a little hard because it's getting tight in there. And another one of those little envelope looking journal tags. This is looks like an old postcard. But everywhere there's the pocket, it's also a flip up page. And I found these little short pins to stick in there, so they'll always have a pen to write with. This is the Martha Stewart border punch, so I just punched part of it out of vellum and it makes a nice little pocket. More of the Harry Potter tag tickets. Doily that I ink stained with another journal envelope. This is regular envelope and it has some papering for writing, and it's in a pocket here. Another pocket. Just adding these little rhinestone beads or whatever to paper really makes it look extra nice and fun, decorative. This time I used a little tiny brad and put the picture of the fox on that page because there's not going to be any writing there. And here's a double tuck spot right there, and also the lace. Just some ribbon I had, made a belly band, lace on the edge, another little baggie with writing spot, and another song lyrics. And then this is again my kind of like my trademark with my seal. Says I love you, and I signed it, and it's just a little dangle in the middle of the signature. And a tuck spot and page flip corner, I should say, lace on it. And really fun, this wood grain paper. Makes it look like a, old vintage-ish kind of look to it. Again, the stained doily. Another pocket. Another pocket back here. Another Hogwarts train station ticket in the pocket. Just something out of the dictionary that she would like, the rocking chair. Tag can go in here, and also another journal. Just fold it, make it look fun, and then she can open and write it. This is the Zodiac, and it actually turns. You set it to the little dot, and it can turn. I won't take it out, but I just thought maybe that had something to do with Harry Potter. I don't know, but she'll like it. And then in the back, I put each of them a little bit bigger one. I made a little bigger tablet or book for them, and put bucket list on it for extra things for them to write. And last page, and this is just something I put in there. These are left over from my sewing days, so I glued that on there. But when I was looking for Harry Potter stuff, student application for Hogwarts, she'll know what that is and can fill it out if she wants, or use it for writing on the back. And that was just stuck with this. And now this, I have a thing about little keys. I glued the chain to a paper clip, put this key on. These were like, I think they were $6, and I had 50% coupon. There were like 8 in the package. And this is an old necklace that I had that I don't wear. So I took the necklace and chain, added the key, and added this little lock here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to put this on the page or what the issue is. It's just something fun. Hook it over back around here or somehow, so I'm going to figure that out. So that's my little junk journal, the first one I've ever made. Guess it turned out pretty cute. And a couple things I've got left to put back in. Tiny little book. Even just this little page, put it in a pocket. That way the point is you can, all it takes is just a few little words to write a memory. It's quick, it's easy. You don't have to get out this whole big book. And hopefully they'll learn to do it on this, and then they get their bigger junk journals, they'll learn about writing more memories. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some good page ideas and ideas to decorate your own journals and expand all your embellishments and just make them fun. Make journaling fun to do and keeping your memories a fun way to do. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Whatever you want to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.